Hello everybody and welcome to Dear Esther. This will be the second time I'm recording this playthrough, because the first one, the audio was really loud, and I've gone and started it up again and it did exactly the same thing. So what I've done is I manually sorted out the microphone audio, just twang the mic there, and we're going to go back into it. I wish I could have kept that first version, but it was just so loud. It was just my commentary, so I couldn't. I get sniffy. I still got the dregs of this cold as well. But that was. I'm also doing a bit with some different lighting, so hopefully I look a bit better, not like in shadow or anything. We'll see. Let me know if you like that. Anyway, so yeah, we're going back in, and we're going to start Dear Esther. So we'll start at the Lighthouse and play that chapter. It's in 4 chapters. I really wanted to play this game because, as you may or may not know, I really liked Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. I don't have a PS4 though, so I can't do a playthrough of that. Not even. The only way I'd be able to do it, even if I did have it, was if I had a webcam, because I haven't got a capture card. So we're doing this instead. It's made by the same people. It's the Chinese room. I think it's the Chinese room. I feel like an idiot if I'm wrong.
Dear Esther, the morning after I was washed ashore, salt in my ears, sand in my mouth, and the waves always at my ankles, I felt as though everything had conspired to this one last shipwreck. I remembered nothing but water, stones in my belly and my shoes, threatening to drag me under to where only the most listless of creatures swim.
Oh. Hi Esther, how are you? I'm very well, thank you. Okay then, so, the Lighthouse. Oh yeah, I played it with a controller last time. I think I'm going to do the same this time as well. Because why not? I think that scared me the same last time. So yeah, this is not really a game as such. What am I getting stuck on? Carpet. Okay. It's not really a game as such. It's a interactive story. And I did put on the last one that any interactive stories like this that are available for PC, mainly through Steam, I would be very interested in playing. So yeah, let me know about that. I know, what's it called? Gone Home is supposed to be similar. But anyway, let's get on with the story. Right, we're looking around for clues. I think when we find clues, you get a bit of audio. And that wind sounds like everyone's gone to the Rapture. Woof! That bird scared me. So yeah, I'm just going to check. I've just had a pop-up. I wanted to check that that's not on there. No, that's good. Right, I think last time I went up the cliff, but you can't go up the cliff because there's been a rock slide, so we have to go this way. So yeah, apologies that I wasn't able to use that footage. But never mind, we'll use this footage instead. And I like playing through a game a second time. It's about an hour long. Well, it took me about an hour last time. And I like going through a game again to see if there's anything I've missed. But just like I did with the Stanley Parable, which should have gone up before this. But I might be wrong. So yeah. You'll have to excuse me. I've sat next to a radiator, which I've now turned off. But it is roasting hot in here. So, if I seem a little glazed, that'll be why. Alright, what's this? Crabbing on the beach? It's been a storm on the beach. It is amazing what washes up after a storm, but I've never seen these wash up on a beach. Like, I used to live by the sea. In my younger years. Big log. Yeah. Where are we going?
When you were born, your mother told me, a hush fell over the delivery room. A great red birthmark covered the left side of your face. No one knew what to say, so you cried to fill the vacuum. I always admired you for that you cried to fill whatever vacuum you found. I began to manufacture vacuums, just to enable you to deploy your talent.
Huh?
The birthmark faded by the time you were 6, and had gone completely by the time we met, but your fascination with the empty and its cure remained.
What? I'm confused. I don't get it. So this is based in the Hebrides. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's one of those maths problem things, is it? I don't know. I didn't notice that last time. Yeah, so this is based in the Hebrides. Everyone's gone to the Rapture, or everybody's gone to the Rapture. It's based in Shropshire, where I live. I love Shropshire. It's so...
Dear Esther,
gentle.
I found myself to be as featureless as this ocean, as shallow and unoccupied as this bay, a listless wreck without identification. My rocks are these bones, and a careful fence to keep the precipice at bay. Shot through me caves, my forehead a mount. This aerial will transmit into me so. All overexposed, the nervous system, where Donnelly's boots and yours and mine still trample. I will carry a torch for you. I will leave it at the foot of my headstone. You will need it for the tunnels that carry me under.
Some poetic things happening here. Yeah. Yeah, so, here we go. Oh. So I've achieved this new lighting technique by putting a desk lamp behind my monitor. So it's lighting up the wall. I don't know if it's going to make that much of a difference. We'll see. There you go, a little behind the scenes information there for you. Right there. Right there. Now then, do I shamelessly plug something else whilst I'm walking up this hill? No! Just live streams. There's going to be some more live streams. Just to let you know. You heard it here first. Whilst playing Dear Esther. So you can sort of zoom by pressing A. Or right bumper. Or left bumper.
The mount is clearly the focal point of
buttons.
this landscape. It almost appears so well placed as to be artificial. I find myself easily slipping into the delusional state of ascribing purpose, deliberate motive to everything here. Was this island formed during the moment of impact? When we were torn loose from our moorings, and the seatbelts cut motorway lanes into our chests and shoulders, did it first break surface then?
Right. So, from what I'm to gather from this, is that there was a car crash.
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boat, and know to send aid, or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this. Keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
Oh, so it's gone a bit nuts, maybe. That's the politically correct term, nuts. I was toying with the idea of not having the webcam going for this
They
one.
were God-fearing people, those shepherds. There was no love in the relationship. Donnelly tells me that they had one Bible that was passed around in strict rotation. It was stolen by a visiting monk in 1776, 2 years before the island was abandoned altogether. In the interim, I wonder, did they assign chapter and verse to the stones and grasses, marking the geography with a superimposed significance that they could actually walk the Bible and inhabit its contradiction?
What? There is a Bible. I think I found 2 on the last playthrough. I think. Yeah, I was going to start editing it and maybe uploading it anyway, and then I was like, nah, this is no good. And it was terrible. It was like, maximum.
Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage.
Hi, Dear Esther.
My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason, or retribution, he still spiraled in panic,
Hear that heartbeat.
thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
Now I can hear like a radio. Ah, I don't know what happened there. I don't think you can get to that boat. I did try.
I find myself increasingly unable to find that point where the hermit ends and Paul and I begin. We are woven into a sodden blanket, stuffed into the bottom of a boat to stop the leak and hold back the ocean. My neck aches from staring up at the aerial. It mirrors the dull throb in my gut where I am sure I've begun to form another stone.
Yeah.
In my dreams, it forms into a perfect representation of Lot's wife, head over her shoulder, staring along the motorway at the approaching traffic in a vacuum of fatalistic calm.
Well, somebody's been here. With bones and paint and clothes. It's a shame. Oh, it's a shame there's not a run button, but I suppose it's realistic. You have games where even with stamina, and you can just run and run and run and run and run and run and run. It's not very realistic because I think Alan Wake was probably the most realistic because you could hardly run at all, which is true. You just can't run for hours. It's not something you can do. Oh, and actually trained to do so, but even then you're knackered. I don't know. I've never run a marathon. Maybe I will one day. For charity. Who's charity? I do not know. I'm quite sleepy. I just woke up. What's along here then, eh? I don't feel any more weird heartbeats. Right, so that's chapter 1, I guess, almost done now. And that was the lighthouse. So like I said, there's only...
I dreamt I stood in the center of the sun, and the solar radiation cooked my heart from the inside. My teeth will curl, and my fingernails fall off into my pockets like loose change. If I could stomach, I'd eat, but all I seem capable of is salt water. Were the livestock still here, I could turn feral and gorge. I'm as emaciated as a body on a slab, opened up for a premature source of death. I've rowed to this island in a heart without a bottom, all the bacteria of my gut rising up to sing to me.
So weird. I've completely lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, it's episodic. Right, I'm sure I found... Was it here I found a Bible? It might have been further in the game. So that's the Lighthouse chapter. Almost done. I'm guessing what those loading screens are. So there's the stone circles. We could have a look at here actually. A bit longer. Yeah. Don't think there's anything. Here we go. It's not a Bible. It's Units 111 Chemistry. The Public Book Company. Oh. So and that's the chemical symbol for. I don't know. Sulfur. Let's say it's sulfur. Why not sulfur? That's why. Okay, so we head over here and we're on to chapter 2, which I don't know what it is. I forgot what it's called. Chapter 3 is caves. And chapter 4... Oh, what was that? What's this on the floor? Huh? What? Like maybe a letter or a newspaper or something. Okay, so we'll climb up here. Let's go. What time is it? I'm expecting some post, so I may have to shoot off and get the post. Right, okay, so we go down here, and that loads the next segment. Damn it, my keys are in my other trousers. Whilst the loading screen's happening, I'll go and grab it.